What's up, everyone? Welcome to the May 11th edition of the Bet Pro video. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And we're back today. Missed yesterday because I had to deal with jury duty, but we're back and we have two NBA playoff games once again tonight to find some bets from. We can also walk through what's available for the three MLB games using the MLB side of this model. So we're going to walk through some of the best prop bets at various books, as we always do. If this is your first time watching the video, we are using our Bet Pro model. This is a prop betting NBA and MLB model that uses our DFS player projections to try and find an advantage in the prop betting market. So we're going to walk through some of those best bets, starting on BetMGM with Cameron Payne over 1.5 3-pointers at plus 165 tonight against Denver. He is highlighted in yellow here. That tells you that somebody on Phoenix that is relatively important is questionable. In this case, it is DeAndre Ayton. He does not matter to Cam Payton's 3-pointers. Also, we have him projected over with DeAndre Ayton in, so we don't have to worry about it anyway. If Ayton were out, then in theory, maybe Cameron Payne's 3-point projection increases slightly since there is a little bit more usage to go around. Really, I don't think in this particular case it would matter. But since he is projected over, we don't have to care. Anyway, he projects for 1.5 threes at plus 165. That gives us a 40% chance of winning, but also a 7% expected return. Recommend wagering 3.4% of your bankroll. That is the S-bet percentage here. And you can expect it to grow by 0.17%. Now moving over to Caesars, going to Malcolm Brogdon of the Boston Celtics, taking on Philly tonight in an elimination game. We're going under 22.5 points plus rebounds plus assists for Brogdon at plus 102. He projects for 20.4. He's averaged about 29 minutes per game in this series. This is an elimination game, so if he's playing well, you could certainly see a lot of minutes out of Brogdon. But also, if Derek White were to step up, he could take those minutes from Brogdon also. So there is certainly a chance that you see increased playing time for Brogdon, but also a chance you see reduced playing time, kind of depending on how the game goes, who's playing the best. The Celtics can't really screw around in this one anymore. So I think the playing time here is volatile. He projects to go slightly under. That gives us a 54% chance of winning and a 10% expected return. We recommend wagering 7.2% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.48%. Now, before we move over to DraftKings and FanDuel, we are still offering a 7-day free trial of this Bet Pro model. I recommend checking it out sooner rather than later because you're just naturally going to get more value from it while the NBA playoffs are still going on. Once the NBA wraps up, there's still plenty of value in using the MLB bets, but clearly there's going to be less value because you don't have NBA bets. Whereas right now you have both that you will get access to for 7 days. We think you'll like it and stick around, but hopefully during those 7 days you make some money and it just pays for itself going forward. This is a tool that will help you save time. It should help you increase the frequency with which you're winning and or the amount that you're winning. So check this out if you haven't already. And again, you're better off doing so right now before the NBA playoffs end. Now, moving over to DraftKings, Kevin Durant at the top, under 8.5 rebounds at plus 115. Now, he is red here. He's highlighted in red. That's because DeAndre Ayton is the questionable player. And Ayton obviously does have an impact on rebounding. I still like this bet. One, I think Ayton plays. That's the biggest reason I would still make it. But it still looks like a good bet. Again, I think Ayton's going to play. If you disagree, if you think there's a really good chance that Ayton's going to sit, then I would skip it. Go to this next best bet on Jason Tatum under 44.5 points plus rebounds plus assists at plus 110. But again, I'm assuming Ayton is going to play. It's an elimination game for Phoenix. It would be very, very, very weird for him not to play unless he just physically can't, which I don't think is likely to be the case. So we're going under 8.5 rebounds for Kevin Durant at plus 115. He projects for 7.7. That gives us a 50% chance of winning and an 8% expected return. Recommend wagering 5.2% of your bankroll, and you can expect your bankroll to grow by 0.28% if you wager the recommended amount. And finally, wrapping things up on FanDuel with Jason Tatum, under 10.5 rebounds at minus 142. He projects for 9.3. Now, Tatum is going to play huge minutes tonight in an elimination game, but he's been playing big minutes throughout the series, and 10.5 is a pretty high number when you do have other guys on the team that rebound as well. Now, he has been a good rebounder in the series, averaging about or producing about a 17% rebounding percentage, but we do like the under here. We have it winning 61% of the time. That gives us a 4% expected ROI. Recommend wagering 4.9% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.15%. Now, we are going to click over to the MLB side now and see what's showing up there. We do only have 3 MLB games, so there may not be a ton. But at the top, we do have Bubba Thompson over half of a total base at minus 143 tonight against Oakland. That is available on Caesars and gives us an 18% expected return. From the same game, we have Nathaniel Lowe over 1.5 total bases at plus 115 on DraftKings with a 20% expected return. Tommy Henry on Prize Picks under 4.5 total strikeouts at minus 118 gives us a 15% expected return. BetMGM, we have Marcus Semien giving us a 6% return, over half of a total hit. Nathan Eovaldi under 6.5 total strikeouts on BetMGM at minus 120, giving us an 8% expected return. On FanDuel, we're getting a 15% expected return on Christian Bethancourt over 1.5 total bases tonight against the Yankees at plus 270. So as you can see, there are a lot of MLB bets to like. They will be changing as lineups for these late games start coming out. So again, hit that 7-day free trial during the afternoon, be able to refresh this as those lineups come out and take advantage of the best MLB bets. Now, to wrap things up, we are going to quickly recap what we talked about in NBA. Before we get into that, as a reminder, if you have not already signed up and deposited to any of the books mentioned and you would like to do so, check out the pinned comment below this video. We have sign-up links, deposit bonuses for all of these books. Not only is that going to put some money in your pocket right out of the gate by using those bonuses, it's going to increase your profitability going forward as well, because you can shop lines easier, take advantage of the best prices, not be restrained or constrained, I should say, to only betting at 1 or 2 books where you keep all of your money. Over time, this is going to make you more money. It's very hard long-term to profit at sports betting. If you're trying to actually make money doing this, you should be putting yourself in the most advantageous situations possible. And one of the ways to do that is to maintain a bankroll on multiple books so that you can get the most advantageous prices available. Now, to recap the bets that we already talked about on BetMGM, I think it was something different before, but now it is Jason Tatum under 10.5 rebounds at minus 150. On Caesars, Malcolm Brogdon under 22.5 points plus rebounds plus assists at plus 102. On DraftKings, again, Brogdon under 21.5 points plus rebounds plus assists at plus 115. After that, it's Jason Tatum under 44.5 points plus rebounds plus assists at plus 110. And finally, on FanDuel, Jason Tatum again at the top, under 10.5 rebounds at minus 142. After that, it is Joel Embiid over 30.5 points at plus 100. It looks like the lines must have moved on the Suns. Those Kevin Durant pieces we had talked about before are no longer there. So again, this just emphasizes the importance of being able to sign up and take advantage of this tool. A lot of the time, the bets I put out during this video aren't going to change for a few hours. Sometimes they will. It's important to be able to refresh and take advantage of the most up-to-date stuff. So that's all I have for you today. Good luck on your bets. Enjoy tonight's games, and thanks for checking out today's video.